Hi again, everyone. This is Marie Blue Angel back with another part of Heartstrings. And today should be the ending of Zach's route in Heartstrings. If you watched the last video, you will know that we experienced emotional turmoil between Zach and Marie. And they basically broke up because Marie found out that Zach, she and Zach were not connected by a red string of fate. Their connection was severed. Not severed, but I guess disconnected like a random time, and she's out on the hunt to look for the other person on the other end of the string, and now it has been some time since they have last spoken. And so let's just dive into it. I'm very, very curious about what is going to happen, and I'm really hoping that it works out between the two of them because otherwise my heart will be broken for the two of them. A year has passed, and today marks the day when me and Zach went our separate ways. I was too busy looking for my destiny by following my red string of fate while making a separate living with matchmaking. And today the red string is glowing, which means I'm close to finding out who it is. Yes, I've just arrived. I'll see you later. It is that Zach? Zach was just on his phone, and our eyes met. But shock and regret quickly filled me when I saw his hand. My string connects to him. Why would fate do that to you? And I can see it clearly with no tangles this time. Was it a fate-induced tangle obstacle? Marie. Zach. Good to see you again. How are you? I'm fine. It's been so long. How about you? I'm good. My uncle and cousins are doing well too. That's good to hear. How about your father and brother? My father passed. And my brother, well, I still haven't resolved things with him yet, but I won't give up no matter what. After all, he's still my family. I'm sorry about your father. And your brother, too. I was hoping everything would end up well with you three. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I wasn't there during your darkest time, Zach. It's okay. If that didn't happen, I wouldn't have met my fiancé. Fiancé? You have a fiancé? I met her in London. During my darkest times, she was there for me. We're now about to get married in a few months. How about you? Are you still on a search for the other end of your string? This whole revelation ached my heart even more. It made me feel like the whole world shattered upon me. Yes. How did it go? When he said that, the feeling of being woken up from a long dream fell upon me. It was a dream, slowly fading away from the deepest part of our memories, like our string. Is this the end of us? Why did I look for something that was non-existent from the very beginning? Is this my endgame? I found him, but right before I met him, it broke. I'm sorry about that. You were looking forward to it too. I'm sorry. I decided not to tell him anymore, as it would only complicate things as it is. It's not your fault, dummy. I invited bachelors for our wedding. You might meet someone there. Even if the strings didn't connect, what matters are your feelings for each other. I believe that alone is enough. And I was too late to realize that. Here's my invitation card. Please do join us. The gardeners will be excited to see you again. After all, you've also been a part of our lives. He gave me the invitation card with his name and an unfamiliar woman's name on the envelope. I'll see you there. Sure. I'm off somewhere today. Let's meet again, Marie. People are connected through red strings of fate. It may tangle, stretch, but it will never break. That is what they say. However, this CG is very pretty, but it's breaking my heart. Did I make the wrong choices? I probably did. Oh my goodness. I just realized that faith is stronger than any other red strings of fate in the world. No matter who you're connected to, no matter who you are connected to, your will and decisions still make up your destiny. Strings are just there as a guide and a route for potential soulmates. And I just lost mine. No, I'm devastated. I made the wrong choices. I made them go on their bad route. Is this a bad route? Wait, I need to see if there's actually you know, a different end. Okay. Oh, that was pretty short. I cut the last video too short. Thank you for the game, but now I am broken. Okay, so I don't know exactly what I did. It took me a little bit of time to figure this out. But instead, this is where Marie, the string disappears. Their connection disappears. And so I think that I need to save first. Let's save first. But we get a new decision, which I think is what is imperative to whether we get a different ending. And I think that staying at the orphanage is what is the decision to get us to a different ending. So again, Marie and Zach's string of fate have broke, but she's freaking out a little bit because she's like, you're not my soulmate, what do I do? And before, we didn't have a choice at all, and we were just told that we need to go home. Like, we just went home. So now I want to stay at the orphanage and see how that changes things. I'll stay here. You can go back home. Oh. Marie, I'm sorry. I'll leave them to you then. Where's Zach? There was an emergency. It's just me for now. Is that so? I hope he's fine, though. Yeah, he's fine. After dinner, Lucas went to talk to me. Lucas is the only guy aside from Zach who truly believed in my ability, so I'm sure he'd understand. Is that so? I lost from him from the start then. Huh? You see, I've always admired you, Marie. Ever since we were kids, I would always look up to you and think to myself that I want to be someone worth staying by your side. Oh. I know how imperfect I am. That's why I decided not to confess until I became worthy. Except I'm not doing that now, however. Lucas, I'm sorry. I didn't know. You also told me before that you could see your red string of fate, so that kind of discouraged me too. But that still didn't stop me from loving you. I'm sorry, Lucas. It's okay. I just wanted to remind you of how strong you are, and you can overcome this obstacle too. Thank you, Lucas. Wait. Overcome this obstacle? If I remember right, the knot untangled when we arrived here at the orphanage. We weren't experiencing something back then. Instead, when it untangled, the obstacle only begun after me noticing the strings. Which in this case, the tangle isn't the obstacle. That's it! Thank you, Lucas. I then hugged him. That was lucky, but you gave me an idea. Really, I'm glad my confession was useful. So, what do you want to do? I'm going to overcome that obstacle. The obstacle this time isn't the tangle. It's how I react to the untangled situation. Oh, thank goodness. This is gonna go well. No! You went to London? It's only been 2 days. What? It's only been 2 days and he left for London already. I felt my knees losing its strength. Just when I decided to ignore the strings, this happens. We should go to London. When will he come back? I don't know. If it's his brother we're talking about, it might take some time. Zach went off abroad for an emergency board meeting. But he'll definitely come back, right? Of course he is. However, company matters like this are not taken lightly. Worst case, he could go back after a few months. They may have to schedule and have an election for the board of directors. Office politics can be hard to deal with, especially if your family's involved. Until it's settled, he might not be able to come back here. I'm sorry, Marie. It was an urgent matter. It's okay. It's not your fault, Master Hines. I stood up. When he comes back, can you please let me know about it? Don't you guys have, each other's numbers? Where are you going? I cannot impose on you any longer, Master Hines. Wait. I've thought of this beforehand. I appreciate everything you've done for me until now, and I thank you for that. But I want to live independently from now on. Are you really sure you want to leave? Yes. I see you've made up your mind. Always remember that we're here for you, Marie. Of course. Marie. Young Master Hugo. It's going to be fine. Thank you. Marie? Young Master Yuki. I'm sorry if Zack was such a jerk. Emergency or not, he should have still said his goodbyes. I understand that, young master. Don't worry about me. Are you sure you're going to leave? Yes. I'll still work at Heartstrings, so I'll visit here often. Promise me that. I promise. I'll wait for him. Even if it takes months or years, I'll remain his faithful matchmaker. Can't you just text him? Can anyone just call this man and let him know that Marie is looking for him? Oh my gosh. A year has passed and a lot of things happened. Yuki graduated from college with his agricultural degree. Hugo discovered a new passion for writing mystery. And Hines, well, still travels as a hobby. For me, I no longer care about my red string of fate as I decided not to base my decisions on that anymore. I now work as operations manager for Heartstrings under a new acting CEO whom Zack appointed when he left. My last news of him was last week when he successfully managed to resolve things with his brother and his father's company, which made me excited. And he's about to arrive today. Do I look good today? I think I do. Moments later, he arrived. The employees gladly welcomed him with all with balloons and party poppers. While for me, I was stunned. The man I've been waiting for is now near me. I missed him. I missed him so much. And then our eyes met. He only smiled at me, then tended to other employees. Oh, okay. Zack isn't here anymore. I wonder if he's in the executive room. Zack. Marie. I'm sorry about that day. No, I'm the one who should be sorry for leaving so soon. I missed you. With these words, the feelings I bottled up until now finally managed to make its way out of myself. I was naive. I relied too much on red strings of fate that I forgot the most important thing. You. Without a word, Zack took me in a tight embrace. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for making you wait. I know I should have at least said goodbye, but I was scared how you'd react after that incident. I was such a coward. Now, things happened. I didn't want to worry you. I finally managed to make up with my brother, but before I knew it, a year had already passed. Stupid. You made me worry worse by not telling me if you're fine or not. I had to constantly ask the gardeners about you, you know. I'm sorry. You have no idea how I missed you. I missed you so much. Same here. So, what about your red string? It's just in his office, I love it. I looked at my red string. I've been ignoring this one for so long since I decided not to rely on fate anymore. But this time, surprisingly, it's a sight I never thought I'd see. I thought it was only my imagination for this to happen, but our strings finally connected. It's connected to you. What? I thought it's not. How would I know? Oh shoot, it was probably stuck to a tree all this time. So, Our strings got stuck on a tree. That's why we thought we weren't connected? Probably. We then laughed it off. Fate can be playful sometimes. But knowing that we're really made for each other made me feel reassured more than ever. Then this will probably make you feel even more. Aww. People are connected through red strings of fate. They're kissing. They're so cute. I'm crying. It may tangle, stretch, but it will never break. That is what the legends say. However, faith and love are stronger than any red strings of fate in the world. No matter who you're connected to, your decisions and will still make up your destiny. And I'm glad they led to this moment. Thank goodness! I was so worried. Oh, I'm so happy that they ended up together. I was scared. I don't know exactly what I did differently, because I thought I made the same choices. But it was like one of the choices with the clients where I had to decide to let them either follow their preferences or interfere. But I thought I made that choice to interfere, like when it was the two men who like men, but like said that they preferred like women for the matchmaking app. So yes, thank you for enduring all of that. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing both of those endings. Sorry for this really emotional, traumatizing one. Actually, give me a second. Okay, I'm back. I just wanted to make sure that there was no other like good ending. So I think it's 3 good endings for each of the, love interests, and then there's a lot of bad endings. So yeah, check it out for yourself. It's a really fun game. There's more bad endings if you want to see exactly how that can all end. But I got a main bad ending and the good ending, so that's exciting. I really liked Zach and I liked Zach's route a lot. It was very sweet, but it also was very emotional. So it was fun, but also that was a lot. But I enjoyed it. So hopefully you did too. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time with another part of Heartstrings, and we will be going on another route. Bye!